Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now this is a continuation of where I show my 10 favourite songs from my 10 favourite artists, which in itself is a response to where I did a set of videos where I showed the 10 worst songs from my 10 favourite artists. Now I decided to do this in order of popularity of the previous set of videos. So today should have been T-Rex, but I am not 100% happy with my list. So I'm going to go with Queen, the one after T-Rex in popularity. So let's get into this here. Everybody knows about Queen, you know, they're a fantastic band in the 70s. Maybe not so much in the 80s, but brilliant in the 70s. So my number 10 actually is an 80s single, and it's from 1984, a second single from the works, and it's John Deacon's I Want to Break Free. Now it has to be the single release of this. There's an instrumental section put in about 2/3 of the way through, plus the opening is a new instrumental part as well, so it's completely worked from the LP version, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. It was a number 3 hit and stayed in the charts for about 15 weeks. And I remember buying this single and I had to make sure I had got the John Deacon picture because I knew it was him that wrote it, so I wanted the one with John Deacon on the front. So my number 10 is I Want to Break Free, single version. My number 9 is from 1976 and it's from Day at the Races, and it's also a John Deacon song, and it's You and I, and this is just a fantastic pop song which I think should have been the second single after Somebody to Love. It's got a little bit of a Motown feel. We all know John Deacon like the sort of Motown sound and the more dancey type sound, but this is really good. It ended up as the B-side of Tie Your Mother Down, which in itself is a good song, but I don't think it was a great single, and this is catchy as hell, and I've always loved the last track on side 1. So my number 9 is You and I. At number 8, and it is the single from their debut album, Keep Yourself Alive, Brian May song. Absolutely brilliant, and I know that they played this quite a bit throughout their career. It's on the Live Killers as well, it's a pretty good version too. But how this was never a hit, I do not know. It's got that Brian May guitar sound to it. It's got such an infectious chorus, really good verses, and the drumming of this from Roger Taylor is absolutely brilliant. Now this album here, Queen, has now been reissued with under the title Queen 1 with reworked parts, and it's not bad, but you always come back to the original. So my number 8 is Keep Yourself Alive. Number 7, and it is from the Sheer Heart Attack album, and it's In the Lap of the Gods, not the revisited, although I love it as well. It's the opener of side 2, which I think is magnificent. Roger Taylor's vocals, backing vocals, are superb in it, and I love Freddie's almost drunken type singing, but it's the backing vocals that really make this song. Now it's not that long, it's only about 3 minutes long, and it could have gone on for a bit longer, but still I absolutely adore this song, and actually segues well into Stone Cold Crazy. So my number 7 is In the Lap of the Gods. Number 6 is a bit of a cheat, so it is, because I'm actually counting 2 songs, because you can't have one without the other, and it's the Ferry Fellers Masterstroke along with Nevermore, and they're both Freddie Mercury compositions, and the Ferry Fellers Masterstroke is absolutely bonkers. It goes in all directions, but it is so melodic, it's just so damn good. And then it goes into the beautiful ballad of Nevermore. You have to have the two of them together. As I say, it's a little bit like Pink Floyd's Brain Damage and Eclipse. You can't have one without the other, and it's the same with this. It's always been my favourite off Queen 2, and I absolutely love it, and it's my number 6. At number 5, and we have from the News of the World album, and it is another Freddie song, and it is My Melancholy Blues, which I think is one of the most gorgeous things he's ever written. It's one of the most gorgeous things he's ever sung. It's almost like you're in a bar and a guy's playing away at the piano with a whiskey and the smoky room, and he's singing away, and it's so good. And Freddie's voice, he hits so many high notes. It's an absolutely beautiful song. Always loved it, and it is my number 5. At number 4, we have from A Night at the Opera, and it's Brian May's 39. This is my favourite Brian May song of all time. It's an acoustic hoedown almost. It's about going out into space. Time goes slowly in space, but it flies by in Earth. He comes back to Earth and is about 100 years ahead, and he sees the differences. It's a bit like Planet of the Apes, I think, you know, whenever they see the Statue of Liberty covered with sand after the apes have taken over. But this is the B-side of You're My Best Friend. I always thought it was the A-side. My brother had the single and he played this more than You're My Best Friend, and I thought it was the A-side, and I absolutely love it. It's all acoustic, really, really good track, and Brian sings it as well. Now on Live Killers, Freddie helps sing it and is not as good, so uh, thumbs up to Brian May for that one. So number 4, 39 from A Night at the Opera. Right, number 3, and we have a single, and it's from A Day at the Races, and it's Somebody to Love, and this is the big gospel-y type song that Freddie wrote, and it's got to number 2 in the charts, and it's absolutely brilliant. The backing vocals are superb, and it just works so well. In fact, there's a section of the song which is based around the backing vocals only, and it's brilliant. It's the natural successor to Bohemian Rhapsody in my view, even though You're My Best Friend was the single in between, but this was the big one of A Day at the Races, and I absolutely love it. So Somebody to Love, number 2 hit single from 1976, and that's my number 3. And at number 2 and number 1, I really struggle with these because my head says one and my heart says the other. So my head is saying this should be number 1, but I'm going to put it at number 2 because my heart says the other one should be number 1, and it is the biggie, Bohemian Rhapsody, an absolutely opus track from 1975. There's about 5 different sections in this, so it is like a little mini opera. You get the sort of a cappella at the start, then you get the piano ballad, then you get the very operatic bit, the hard rock bit, and then the wind down. Absolutely brilliant. Number 1 in 75, number 1 again after Freddie died. I think it's magnificent. So the B-side actually is I'm in Love with My Car. So Roger Taylor made a fortune out of this as well, but Bohemian Rhapsody is my number 2, which means my favourite Queen song, and this is my heart speaking, and this takes me back to whenever I was going to youth club a lot and it was played all the time. My brother had the jazz album, and it is Don't Stop Me Now. I just think this is fantastic. Everything about it, the vocals are brilliant, it races along fantastically. It's also one of the best car songs you could ever play, although it wouldn't sort of make you speed a little bit. And then there's a brilliant guitar solo by Brian May in the middle of it. I don't think he was that keen on the song, Brian May, but this is magnificent, and it only scraped the top 10, but it is now one of their most famous songs, and quite rightly so. So Don't Stop Me Now is my number 1 Queen song. Absolutely love it. I know the lyrics are very sleazy, but whenever I was a kid I didn't realise that, and it doesn't matter, it doesn't bother me. I still have the memories of loving this, and I still do love it to bits. So my number 1, Don't Stop Me Now. Okay, so that's my top 10 Queen songs. The next one in the series will be T-Rex. There's just one number 10 I'm not too sure of. I keep chopping and changing, so hopefully I will have that up pretty soon. I just make my mind up, make the video, and carry on. Okay, that's me for now. All the best now. Bye bye.